Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently, people are getting out of their cars if we're driving a Tesla in the middle of a highway, as this guy right here is wearing a ski mask, and he is stopping this woman and threatening her life. Now, I did see something that I really wanted to share with you guys, a lot more. Really smash the like button if you guys can. Matt Walsh says very soon someone is going to be killed for driving a Tesla. We are rapidly heading in that direction, and everybody knows it. And the left will celebrate it when it happens. This is pure evil. Donald Trump is doing something that a lot of people are not understanding right now. And I do want to talk about that right now in a bit, because I got to show you guys this video first, right? So we see the violence is rising up. We see Trump is taking a harsh stand on the Tesla terrorists, because a lot of people going up to you. If you have a MAGA hat, they're going up to people who have Tesla hats. Tesla cars, and they're going up to you if you have a MAGA hat. Well, today, this is how you know it's getting bad, right? This is what happened in New York City. Take a look.
That's why he won. That's why he won.
Okay, so quick breakdown, right? You saw the first video of the guy copping out, right? Because they're driving a Tesla, and this guy basically hopped out. Look at this. In the middle of the highway, boom, stopped the car in front, and he hops out. And this is the girl. She's telling the story. She's driving a Tesla. And obviously, we know what's going on with Tesla. But in New York City, if you wear a MAGA hat, people melt down like never before. And I want you to watch this interaction. Also, listen to the background noise, because people are already done with this woman. But take a look.
That's why he won. That's why he won. That is why he won, because of people like you need to stop and get him there.
Bro, just like, bro, chill, bro.
You're okay with that? He's a racist.
How can I be
He's a
racist, bro?
racist. If you fucking voted for Trump, you're a racist. He's a racist.
How can I be racist?
Okay, so he has a MAGA hat, and you hear the guy in the background saying, leave him alone, leave him alone. And she constantly keeps going, but he's a racist, he's a racist. Now, I want you guys to see what F around and finds out looks like.
Doesn't watch the news.
You realize he was a
I'm
Democrat.
highly educated.
Oh, are you? I guess why are you wearing that hat?
I don't know how long the Democrats been running New York since who knows how long. But then Trump comes in and just fixes it.
All right, well, this is my stuff. I hope you enjoy the hat.
She tried to snatch the hat. Oh, she's attacking him. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh, F around and find out. That's not good. Yeah, big girl. I love big girls, by the way. Big girl fan, but you can't be out here trying to sprint with a guy that's very skinny, try to take off his hat and attack him. Boom, she lost her balance and falls right on her face. Yeah, that's called messing around and finding out extremely fast in 2025. 28th Street, New York City. That's really bad. But again, this, hilarious, by the way. This is going to get even worse, because I do have more stuff to show you. And I need you guys to not laugh, and I need you guys to do something for me. Smash the like button right now. Share this video. Here's the thing about this, right? Here's the thing. Apparently CNN, I'm just going to play this video out for you, and then I'll show you the proof.
Yeah, Musk has been retweeting posts saying things like 3 out of the 4 people arrested are trans or non-gender conforming. Now, there are claims circulating online that some of the people who have been arrested are trans or non-binary, and people are taking this off of social media accounts. We have not confirmed this ourselves, and authorities have not confirmed anything about their gender identity. And what Musk is doing, as he often does, he's just seeing things crossing his timeline, and he retweets them and he posts them without seemingly to doing much research, even though he is sitting at the White House and he could probably get the best.
Again, so they have a spokesperson, basically, I think this is a trans spokesperson, basically saying that Elon is spreading misinformation, and that we have no idea about who's doing this. And obviously, that there's no trans people involved and stuff. And I'm going to show you something real quick, because, bow, whoa, wait a minute. This is one of the people that were arrested. This is a beautiful woman, obviously not trans at all. We're doing our thing here. What's her name? This is Aaron White, apparently in progress career change. She's one, she, listen, I don't know. It's 2025. Well, what is going on here? But apparently, CNN decided to go on the spree and say that Elon doesn't know what he's talking about. And yeah, we can see that this is one of the attackers, and this doesn't look like a, well, you guys decide what this looks like, right? So yeah, the media is ignoring the reality, obviously. These are the people, you know, and yeah, we got an announcement about this from Trump. Take a listen.
No pardons. When I looked at those,
Trump just sent out a major warning to the Tesla terrorists.
these people are going to be caught, and they're going to be caught, and they're going to be prosecuted. They could get 20 years in jail, and they'll get it. I'll tell you, there's going to be no leniency, and there'll be no pardons. When I looked at those showrooms burning and those cars, not one or two, like 7, 8, 10 burning, exploding all over the place. These are terrorists. You didn't have that on January 6th, I can tell you. The people that finance it are, in my opinion, in just as big a trouble as the people that are setting the match and setting the fires.
Yeah, it's I think that, you know, after watching this video today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, this was I think we're gonna get to this point very soon. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, because like this dude literally stopped in the middle of a highway, like in the middle of a highway to scare this girl.
She was driving a Tesla.
I was thankfully by myself.
Lee was on the way to a doctor's appointment in Linwood Wednesday morning when she says all of a sudden a driver behind her just laid on the horn as they came up to a red light. Things spiraled out of control when a white SUV followed her and cut her off, stopping in the middle of the road.
Gets out and walks straight up to my window. So I cracked my window and I said, what is the problem? And he goes, you need to sell your car. This is a Nazi car. You're driving it. You need to sell your car.
Lee says she's been driving a Tesla for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Maybe the audio is low, but that is wild. Like, he knew it was a girl driving the car too, and he still stopped and scared the girl because she's driving the Tesla.
So we'll see. It's under very serious investigation by the FBI and by the Justice Department.
But Democrats still haven't denounced the terror wing of their party, and they're getting bolder by the day. A liberal group that terrorized Philly during the Summer of Love is giving the Tesla terrorists some tips. They say ditch the Molotov cocktails. They leave too much evidence. Use different explosives instead. These terrorists are organized and dangerous. And now they're targeting moms.
Lee was on the way to a doctor's appointment in Linwood Wednesday morning when she says all of a sudden a driver behind her just laid on the horn as they came up to a red light. Things spiraled out of control when a white SUV followed her and cut her off, stopping in the middle of the road.
Gets out and walks straight up to my window. So I cracked my window and I said, what is the problem? And he goes, you need to sell your car. This is a Nazi car. You're driving it. You need to sell your car.
First, Antifa terrorized locker rooms.
They just say Trans Tifa. Yo, Trans Tifa is crazy.
Now they're after your car.
If you read the news, it feels like, Armageddon. So I was like, I can't walk past the TV without seeing a Tesla on fire. And like, what's going on? Some people, it's like, listen, I understand if you don't want to buy our product, but you don't have to burn it down. That's a bit unreasonable, Like, this is psycho. Stop being psycho.
These psychos are making America very unhappy. We just hit a new low in the World Happiness Report. Finland's #1. We're ranked 24th. I wonder what the difference is between America and Finland. We don't have time for that now, but Canada, even happier than we are. All the more reason to make them a state, but Joy Reid says we'd lose.
First of all, you can't make Canada the 51st state without going to war with them. And let me explain how that happened, how that worked out the last time we tried to go to war with Canada. They burned the White House to the ground in 18...
Wait, is she saying that we can't beat Canada? That Canada would beat us in a war?
1814 and won the war. Canada beat us in the War of 1812. They probably like their chances against us. We're not going to beat them in a war because we have never been able to do that. We gonna lose.
Canada never beat us. They were a British colony during the War of 1812. They weren't even called Canada. They were British North America. Anyway, Now we have nukes. So be happy, Joy. Those are your nukes too. America is even more unhappy than Ireland. But that could change now that Rosie's there.
Hey everybody, it's me, Rosie O'Donnell, star of the Flintstones. I feel healthier. I'm sleeping better. Without the stress and anxiety over what was happening politically in the country and being singled out by the President of the United States. Everyone is very friendly here in Ireland, very kind, and they know a little bit about living life, I can tell you that much. All right, that's all I got for you today. A tick-tock, you don't stop.
America's in the golden age. We should be happier than ever. But our numbers are being skewed by liberals who went schizo when Trump won. Like this guy, Tavish Forsyth. He worked for the Kennedy Center. But when Trump took over, he stripped.
Trump has taken over the Kennedy Center, and that's a place where I work. He has vowed to ban drag performers from its stages, and as the saying goes, we're all born naked, and the rest is drag. In this episode, I'm going to talk about whether or not I should quit. I'm going to ask, does staying make me a collaborator or somehow complicit in a hostile government takeover? But on the other hand, is staying holding the line and living to fight another day? Do I take up space and defend a vision for this institution that is diverse and inclusive, unlike Trump's vision for America? Donald Trump and the Kennedy Center.
The Kennedy Center called that protest very disturbing, especially because he worked with minors. And
he works with minors and did all of this. I hope he got fired.
And them was fired.
Okay, cool. He was fired. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is happening in America?
Dr. Jordan Peterson's a famed psychologist.
Oh, we got Jordan Peterson. Oh, snap. It's about to get real.
Best-selling author, and founder of Peterson University. Everybody go check that out. So, Doctor, they're stripping naked, they're firebombing Teslas, and they're leaving the country. How would you diagnose that reaction?
Well, I think the Democrats are without direction as well as without leadership. You see AOC moving ahead in terms of her popularity along with Bernie Sanders, and that's because the socialist wing of the Democrats at least has a bit of a story. The centrists, such as they are, have almost nothing to say, and they don't have a vision of the future at all.
Wait, he was nude. That's why he had the primetime stuff. This dude was naked. Whoa, he was naked for real. I thought Jesse Waters was kidding. Bro, this guy was really nude. Oh, nah, this is bad. Oh, it's getting bad for the Democrats. Holy bro, this guy was really naked. You know, I thought he was like joking, and that's why he put primetime. Yeah, of course. Hopefully he got fired, man. I hope he got fired. Because that was crazy. I don't even want to continue this live stream after that. Yeah, we got Democrats. This guy, Tesla posted this guy. This guy was like walking around and he just keyed this. There you go. Boom. He keyed the Tesla. Yeah, he was keying the whole Tesla. Look at that. He's keyed it. And the whole Tesla is now messed up because of it. So, and then Tesla goes, internet, do your thing. Let's make this dude famous. And this got a lot of hits. Apparently, this is the guy. He had like a gecko shirt. This is him. Yeah, these they all look the same. They all pretty much look. They got like the little homeless look to them. These are the guys that we gotta be on the side of, or not. They're gonna like do stuff to us if we don't respect these guys. You know, they're showing up in ski mask and trying to stop people from driving on the highway if they have a Tesla. We got women. Yeah, we got people trying to take people's MAGA hats off and chasing them down and falling on the floor. Yeah, this stuff is getting pretty bad. We got to pray. We got to pray for America. Yeah, pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we got to pray because we're not headed in a good direction. We can only pray for this country and make sure to smash the like button. And yeah, that's it for me. No more naked people, please.